Building live agents, multimodal agents over video, audio, and text involves writing programs over streams, handling streams directly over audio and video data. So the common patterns are these async iterable patterns where the data arrives iteratively and asynchronously. So a traditional way of doing streaming programs is through RxPy library, very active programming over streams. Let's compare how the newer async iterable pattern compares with the older RxPy. So this collect audio function in this async for or async iterable pattern, you start with the empty audio byte, and for every part that arrives in the content input string, check if it is audio. If in that case you add the bytes to accumulate the bytes into audio bytes variable. Otherwise, you just yield that. That means let it pass through to the next part of the program. Also, each part we want to detect when the input audio generation finishes. So if is generation complete flag is there, generally this part of metadata, then we will yield the full audio bytes that we have accumulated for the next component to handle. Right, so this is pretty, it looks imperative, like an imperative program, except it has async for, and it's pretty intuitive. Although this also takes some effort to adapt to. The RxPy pattern gives us functional programming style constructs with filter and scan and map. But the equivalent program, you have incoming stream, you first publish it so that you have a copy of it, and then you filter for the is audio part. Only the filtered audio passes through. They use the scan operator to accumulate plus part.bytes, and you for to detect when the generation is complete, use this with latest from operator, which pairs this output bytes with the metadata, which is generation complete, and then you make audio jump from just the first part, which is the accurate data. So although this allows you to use map and filter functional constructs, it looks a little bit more daunting than the basic iterable pattern. Most cases, if you have single linear pipelines, then this async iterable pattern is good enough and it's quite intuitive to debug. So very quickly, if you compare async iterable with RxPy, this is Python native. The RxPy builds on observable, which is push-based reactive stream. It's pull-based async for, you pull data from the stream. This is push-based based on subscribe to the